The Rwanda Genocide's mindset is based upon Darwinism and materialism. The establisher of this theory is Charles Darwin, and he's saying that the nature is based upon fight for survival, and always the strong ones eliminate the weak ones, and this way development will occur. Darwinism is trying to establish a world where there will be primitiveness and there will be rules of the forest that will be applied. And this way conflicts will arise and wars will be taking place. And in many parts of the world, there have been genocides, massacres, barbarism, and they have been based upon this so-called scientific theory. And the 20th century has been the century of all kinds of bloodsheds. When Darwin said that there were favored races in his book, and in the Origin of Species, Darwin's racist theories supported Hitler's ruthless ideology. And this way, in the Second World War, the Nazis slaughtered almost 40 million people, and in South Africa, the apartheid system and the ruthlessness carried out against the black people in the United States and also the Aborigines ruthlessly oppressed in Australia are based upon the theory of Darwinism. So the ones who say that this theory should not be criticized should be considering the fact that 800,000 Hutu and Tutsi people have been slaughtered because of racist ideology.
Rwanda soykırımının temeli, Belçika'nın Birinci Dünya Savaşı'nın ardından bu ülkeyi sömürgeleştirdiği yıllara uzanmaktadır.
Rwanda's genocide was based upon Darwinism. At that time, there were discrimination between the Hutus and the Tutsis, and their skulls were measured this way. And this way, their ethical past were totally forgotten, and there was an artificial kind of racist superiority established within the community. And this way, they found out an ethnical identity card, and these cards were given to people. And this way, there was a conflict between the Hutus and the Tutsis, and these conflicts progressed in the country. And in 1994, the United Nations intervened in the final status of this conflict, but 800,000 Rwanda people were murdered in these fights. And the United Nations peace commander, Romeo Dallaire, describes the events that have taken place. In that documentary, all the skulls belonging to the people who were massacred there are shown. The problem is based upon the ethnic works of the Belgians and also the racist theories that they have carried out, and they try to establish some kind of ethnical identities for people, and this way they try to separate the country in order to discriminate them according to their races. And I can see that there is no hatred between the Hutus and Tutsis. However, this was supported by these powers and encouraged by these kinds of racist ideologies. According to social Darwinism, the skulls of different people should be measured and they should be classified that way. And because of that mistaken theory, some races are determined to be primitive and they are thought to be eliminated. And when those communities are directed this way so that the races which are found to be primitive are eliminated, they say those communities will be achieving more success. And those people who are not able to achieve that success, they say that those ones should be eliminated and devastated. This is definitely a perverted ideology. And this Darwinist threat should never be ignored. It should never be forgotten that Darwinism and all the community models that base their mindset upon Darwinism will be leading people to devastation. Allah commands to people superior morals in the Quran, and this will bring peace, love, and compassion in the societies. When we look at the past century, all the pains and affliction should be left, should be ended, and this century should be lived with peace and tranquility. This way, one-sided Darwinist training should definitely be ended.